This is Jetsi Ellis, and I'm doing my ceremonial speech, and this is my audience. Okay. What was the last comment you heard about the newer generation? It probably wasn't anything positive. With all the talk about how awful the Y and Z generations are, you'd think the world is running out of people to look up to. But I can assure you that is not the case. From the beginning of her celebrity career at age 8, Emma Watson has been a star role model for people of all ages. From being an extremely successful actress to a human rights activist, she has done it all. Personally, I admire her for many reasons, such as her sense of goodwill, modesty, and the fact that she has never been in the spotlight for anything negative. Emma Watson is a wonderful role model. She is a wonderful role model because 1, she has remained above social expectations, 2, she stands up for what she believes, and 3, she cares for everyone, not just herself. It is no secret that many celebrities have not been able to handle the spotlight at young ages. But one admirable thing about Miss Watson is that she was able to do what many celebrities could not. My first main point is that she has remained above social expectations. In a 2013 article published on Style Blazer, a fashion and beauty website, author and interviewer Cassandra Alside gives readers a list of child stars who have gone from sweet, genuine kids to awfully behaved and disorderly adults. 2 of the people listed are actresses Lindsay Lohan and Amanda Bynes. The 2 women have been stars since they were just little girls, but since their debuts as innocent and respectable girls, both young women have been in and out of rehab centers as well as jail for drug and alcohol abuse. Many young celebrities from the early 2000s have taken a turn for the worst, which has almost become a social normality. But even though many people expect every young star to have a downfall, Emma Watson has led an extremely positive life since becoming famous. On a social media platform called The Odyssey, college student Brianna Ullman states her opinion regarding Emma Watson, saying she has been and continues to be the perfect role model for young girls. Ullman tells her readers that Watson is known worldwide as the epitome of inspiration and intelligence. Watson has starred in all 8 of the Harry Potter movies, as well as many other award winners. Not only should she be praised for her talent, but also for her time management and dedication to everything she has been involved in. Between movies, Emma somehow found time to attend both Oxford University and Brown University, graduating from Brown with a degree in English literature. That sounds a little better than rehab, doesn't it? From my first main point, you can see that Emma Watson is a wonderful role model because she has remained above social expectations, but that is not the only reason Watson should be looked up to. My second main point is she stands up for what she believes in. In a speech given by Emma Watson herself at the United Nations headquarters in New York in 2014, she introduced her campaign, He for She. Watson was appointed a United Nations Women's Goodwill Ambassador in 2014, and He for She was started just a couple months later. This campaign is an attempt to fight for gender equality. It calls on men and boys to be advocates for women's equality. Watson also believes that gender equality must be achieved because it is not just a woman's issue, but a human rights issue. Gender equality will teach equality of all sorts to people of all races, genders, classes, and more. Watson doesn't only fight for women's equality, but the equality of all. And even when the going gets tough, Watson defends her beliefs against people trying to bring her down. From my second main point, you can see that Emma Watson is a wonderful role model because she stands up for what she believes in, showing that she is an extremely caring person, which brings me to my third point. She cares for everyone, not just herself. An article about Emma Watson on the official website for the UN Women states that Emma is a very generous and giving person. She spent time being the creative advisor for an eco-fashion company called People Tree, which provides jobs for poor humans in the slums of Bangladesh. Another example of Emma's generosity and selflessness is her request to her fans on her birthday in 2013. Instead of sending her gifts in the mail, Watson encouraged her fans to use the money to buy gifts and donate to the United Nations Children's Emergency Fund to make sure that as many underprivileged children as possible could get Christmas presents. In a 2015 article from Time magazine, author Jill Abramson tells readers about yet another illustration of Watson's generosity. Abramson says that even though Watson is one of the highest paid actresses in the world, she still fights for equal pay for all genders. Being one of the highest paid actresses in the world, you wouldn't think it would mean much for Watson to make this fight, but she cares just as much about people she doesn't know as she does herself. As you can see from my third main point, Emma Watson is a wonderful role model because she is extremely selfless. There are many reasons one should look up to Emma Watson. She is a wonderful role model because 1, she has remained above social expectations. 2, she stands up for what she believes in, and 3, she cares for everyone, not just herself. So if you grow up to have daughters of your own, make sure to introduce them to Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter movies and show them what a real role model looks like.